Recognizing the presence of dark entities. Dark entities in the astral plane often manifest as shadowy, indistinct figures or forms that seem to absorb light rather than reflect it. Their presence is not always visual. Sometimes it is felt more strongly than seen. You may notice a sudden heaviness in the atmosphere, as if the space around you becomes denser or charged with tension. These beings can create feelings of dread, confusion, or paralysis, even when there is no obvious cause. Another sign is a sudden drop in your energy. Your vitality may feel drained, leaving you weak or disoriented. Some experience distorted visions, whispering voices, or erratic flashes of imagery that unsettle the mind. Physical sensations such as chills, pressure on the chest, or an overwhelming urge to wake up from the astral state can also indicate their presence. Recognizing these warning signs early is crucial. Awareness allows you to prepare your defenses, remain calm, and avoid falling into the fear or chaos that these entities feed on. Strengthening your energy field. Your energy field, or aura, acts as a natural shield in the astral realm. The stronger and more vibrant it is, the harder it becomes for dark entities to influence or infiltrate your space. Just as physical health is maintained through diet and exercise, your astral resilience grows through consistent spiritual and energetic practices. Meditation is one of the most effective tools for fortifying your aura. By calming the mind and centering your awareness, you reduce the chaotic vibrations that dark entities are drawn to. Breathwork, such as slow rhythmic breathing or pranic techniques, charges your body with life force energy, expanding and strengthening your aura's boundaries. Energy practices like chakra balancing, visualization of light surrounding your body, or even simple affirmations of strength and protection keep your astral body aligned and empowered. Over time, these practices build a kind of spiritual immunity, making you less susceptible to fear, manipulation, or energy drain. When your aura is strong, dark entities find it difficult to attach or interfere, and their influence becomes fleeting rather than overpowering. This inner strength ensures you can navigate the astral with confidence and clarity. Using visualization for protection. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools available for astral protection, because thought and intention shape the environment of the subtle realms. Before attempting projection, or whenever you sense an unsettling presence, take a moment to create a protective barrier using your imagination and focused intent. A common technique is to visualize yourself surrounded by a glowing shield of light, often golden or white. Golden light symbolizes strength, divine authority, and impenetrability, while white light represents purity, clarity, and universal protection. Imagine this light expanding outward until it forms a sphere or cocoon around you, sealing you within a safe, radiant sanctuary. Some practitioners strengthen the imagery by envisioning the light pulsating with each breath, becoming brighter and more solid with every inhale. Others add symbols of protection, like a cross, ankh, or sacred geometry patterns, embedded within the shield to amplify its power. The key is consistency. The more vividly and regularly you use this visualization, the more instinctive and potent it becomes. This practice not only creates a strong psychic barrier, but also focuses your mind on safety and empowerment. Since dark entities thrive on fear and distraction, holding this visualization keeps you centered and aligned, making it far more difficult for them to approach or interfere. Calling on spiritual guides or higher beings, you are never truly alone in the astral. Each person has access to protective forces, whether guardian angels, ancestral spirits, ascended masters, or their own higher self. Invoking these beings of light is one of the most effective ways to ensure safety and guidance when facing unknown energies. Before projection, set a clear intention to connect with your guides. Silently or aloud, invite them to accompany you, surrounding you with their wisdom and protection. Many people feel their presence as a warm, radiant energy, a sense of reassurance, or even hear gentle inner guidance when needed. Your higher self, your eternal expanded consciousness, is also a powerful ally. By calling upon it, you align with your deepest wisdom and strongest spiritual aspect, making it harder for negative entities to mislead or disturb you. Simply affirm, "I call upon my higher self and guides of light to protect and guide me during this journey." During an encounter with dark forces, you can also call upon these beings instantly. Often, their appearance or vibration alone is enough to dissolve the influence of harmful entities. Trust in their presence and remember that they respond to sincerity and openness. By forming a strong connection with these protectors, you create a safety net that ensures you can explore the astral with greater confidence, clarity, and peace of mind. Practicing grounding before projection. Grounding is a vital step that many overlook when preparing for astral projection. Without grounding, your energy may feel unstable, scattered, or overly sensitive, which makes you more vulnerable to confusion or interference once you enter the astral plane. Grounding serves as an anchor. It connects your consciousness to the stability of the earth and ensures you maintain balance as you shift between dimensions. A simple yet effective method is to visualize roots growing from the base of your spine or the soles of your feet, extending deep into the earth. Imagine these roots burrowing through soil and rock until they connect with the planet's core, locking you into its steady, nurturing energy. With each breath, feel this grounding force flowing upward into your body, calming and stabilizing you. Some practitioners enhance this practice by holding grounding crystals such as hematite, obsidian, or smoky quartz before projection, or by physically touching the ground to strengthen the energetic bond. Others use affirmations like, "I am rooted, safe, and connected to the earth." Grounding before projection not only prevents disorientation, but also provides a safe energetic thread that you can follow back to your body. It ensures that, no matter how far you travel or what you encounter, you remain securely connected to your physical existence. Setting clear intentions and boundaries. In the astral plane, intention is power. What you focus on becomes the framework for your experience, and the boundaries you set determine which energies you attract or repel. Before leaving your physical body, it is essential to state your purpose clearly and firmly. By doing so, you create a spiritual contract that protects you and guides the flow of your journey. A simple yet potent declaration is, "I will only encounter beings of light and love." Speaking or thinking this affirmation builds an energetic shield that dark entities find difficult to penetrate. The astral responds directly to thought, so when your intent is pure and unwavering, lower entities sense the boundary and are naturally repelled. Boundaries can also be strengthened by visualizing a protective barrier that only allows beings of high vibration to enter. You might imagine a doorway of light where only those aligned with love, wisdom, or divine truth may pass through. This way, you actively filter your encounters, making your astral experience more aligned with growth and less vulnerable to interference. By combining clear words, strong visualization, and focused belief, you claim your sovereignty in the astral realm. Remember, dark entities often test for weakness or uncertainty, but when they sense a firm boundary, they quickly lose interest. Setting intentions ensures that your path remains aligned with safety, clarity, and higher purpose. Using protective symbols and mantras, symbols and sacred sounds carry immense power in the astral plane because they operate on vibration and meaning, two forces that shape energy itself. Protective symbols, when visualized or invoked, act as energetic seals that dark entities cannot easily penetrate. For centuries, different traditions have used these tools to safeguard travelers moving between realms. Commonly used symbols include the pentagram, which represents balance and protection, the cross, symbolizing divine authority, and the Om sign, resonating with the universal vibration of creation. You can visualize these symbols glowing in front of you, surrounding your body, or marking the entrance to your astral space. Their presence radiates frequencies that repel lower energies, while attracting beings aligned with light and wisdom. Mantras and prayers work in a similar way. By repeating sacred words, whether a simple phrase like "I am surrounded by light" or a traditional chant such as Om Mani Padme Hum, you create a rhythmic vibration that stabilizes your energy field. Dark entities, which thrive on discord and fear, find it difficult to remain in the presence of steady, high-frequency resonance. When combined, symbols and mantras act as a dual layer of defense. The symbol protects visually and energetically, while the mantra reinforces your focus and inner strength. The key is sincerity. When you believe in their power, their effectiveness multiplies, keeping your astral path clear and safeguarded. Avoiding fear and staying calm. Fear is the greatest weapon dark entities have because it lowers your vibration and makes your energy field porous. In the astral plane, fear acts like an invitation. It signals vulnerability and gives these entities a foothold. The more you panic or resist in terror, the stronger they seem. However, the opposite is equally true. Calmness, neutrality, and inner strength starve them of energy and cause their influence to fade. If confronted by a dark entity, pause and breathe deeply. Focus on steady, controlled breaths, imagining each inhale filling you with strength and each exhale releasing fear. This simple act stabilizes your energy and interrupts the entity's attempt to provoke you. Remind yourself that you are in control. Your consciousness is sovereign, and nothing can harm you without your permission. A useful technique is to shift from fear into neutrality. Rather than fighting or fleeing, simply observe the entity as if it were a passing shadow. By not reacting, you deny it the emotional charge it seeks. You can also silently reaffirm your inner strength with affirmations, such as, "I am protected, I am in control, I stand in light." Over time, practicing calmness in challenging astral encounters builds resilience. You'll find that dark entities lose interest quickly when they cannot stir fear within you. Staying calm transforms potential threats into fleeting encounters, allowing you to continue your journey with clarity and empowerment. Cleansing after returning from the astral. Just as you would wash your hands after working with physical dirt, it's important to cleanse yourself energetically after astral travel. Encounters in the astral plane can leave subtle imprints, emotions, vibrations, or even fragments of foreign energy that may cling to your aura. Is left unattended, these residues can cause fatigue, mood shifts, or an uneasy sense of being watched. Cleansing ensures you return fully refreshed and free of lingering influences. One of the simplest methods is taking a shower. As the water flows over your body, visualize it carrying away any heavy or stagnant energies, leaving you light and renewed. Meditation is another powerful tool. By sitting quietly, breathing deeply, and imagining yourself filled with pure light, you can dissolve any astral residue. Smudging practices such as burning sage, Palo Santo, or incense have been used across cultures for centuries to clear unwanted energies. Waft the smoke around your body and your space with the intention of purification, affirming that only positive and high vibrations remain. Some also prefer using sound, bells, singing bowls, or even clapping to break up and dispel stuck energy. Cleansing after projection not only protects you, but also resets your field, ensuring that each astral journey begins from a place of balance and strength. It is a way of honoring your energy body, keeping it as well maintained as your physical one. Building long-term spiritual resilience, protection in the astral isn't just about techniques used in the moment. It's about cultivating a lifestyle of strength, awareness, and alignment that makes you naturally resistant to dark influences. Long-term resilience is built through consistent spiritual practice, emotional balance, and self-mastery. Regular meditation, energy work, and grounding exercises strengthen your aura over time, creating a permanent shield that doesn't fade when you leave the astral. The more you nurture your spiritual health through practices like breath work, chakra balancing, prayer, or mindful living, the less vulnerable you become to lower vibrations. Equally important is emotional balance. Dark entities thrive on fear, anger, or unresolved trauma. By working on healing these wounds, developing emotional intelligence, and practicing self-awareness, you reduce the entry points they might exploit. This makes your energy field steady and unshakable, even in challenging encounters. Resilience also comes from living in alignment with your higher values: integrity, compassion, and inner truth. When your daily life reflects your spiritual path, your vibration naturally rises, making it difficult for dark energies to influence you. Over time, you shift from being defensive to embodying a permanent state of empowerment. In this way, astral protection becomes less about fighting off negativity and more about radiating such strength and clarity that darkness cannot touch you. Your presence itself becomes a shield, and your journeys unfold with wisdom, confidence, and peace.